since you guys showed so much support. Here is part 2, aka the end of the story. When my supervisor called me into his office the next morning, he didn't look scared. He looked tired. He asked me if I'd turned around at any point during my shift. I told him no. I never left the desk. He pulled up the camera logs. The hallway camera showed nothing unusual. No figure, no flicker, no blackout. Just an empty hallway the entire night. Then he showed me the desk camera. At exactly 3 in the morning, it showed me slowly turning my chair away from the monitors for a moment. Just long enough that my face wasn't visible. I told him I didn't remember doing that. He nodded and said the 3rd floor motion sensor wasn't broken. It only triggered when someone entered through the stairwell. I asked him if anyone else had access. He said no. Then he said something that made everything click. He told me that during overnight shifts, guards sometimes experience micro-sleeps, brief moments where the brain shuts off without you realizing it. He said I'd likely nodded off, turned away from the screens, and my movement triggered the sensor myself when I came back up the stairs. There was no intruder, no figure, no one else in the building. I quit anyway. Not because I thought something supernatural happened, but because I realized how easily my brain had filled in the gaps when I was exhausted and alone. I still think about that hallway sometimes, mostly because I know now that if something had been there, I wouldn't have trusted myself to notice.